Hello, good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everybody doing this morning? It is Monday morning. I want to give somebody some encouragement today. Hey Joshua, hey Sheep, you know, good morning and happy Monday. I want to say that. And thanks y'all for coming. The title of this show is Epstein List. Why do you care? Now, y'all know I break down Hollywood into regular shit, regular stuff. Why are y'all worried about an Epstein list? Why? What y'all gonna do? What are you gonna do? Half the names, you're not gonna believe it. You gonna say it ain't true. It's not the real list. Oh Lord and behold, oh my God. Please don't let it be a black person's name on the list. You know, then y'all gonna say they after the black man. Why do you care about the Epstein list and y'all didn't, they still protected the priests. You didn't believe half of the family and friends that people told you about. You did nothing to them. You didn't believe them. You didn't believe them. But you got a whole lot to say about a list on some people that y'all would have never met. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? In the state of Illinois, there were over 700 priests on the name. Okay. And they protected these priests. They didn't even want to release the name. What did y'all do about that? Y'all didn't make that much commotion. You don't make this commotion for in your community, in your family, or the friends you know, or the people you know. But y'all want to know about Jeffrey Epstein list. And you, half of you people couldn't even go to the island. Why are you concerned and why do you care about Jeffrey Epstein, but you're not doing anything about the priests, the community leaders, the activists, the teachers, all of these people? That's the only question. Why do you care? Well, I mean, y'all want the names released. Y'all want this. Trump, his name must be on the list. You know they say America is a corporation. See, I wish y'all would have had the magnifying glass on all of the presidents the way y'all do Trump. Mm. Trump name might be on the list and Trump name might not be on the list, okay? Again, his name might be on the list and it might not. But y'all say America is a corporation, it's not ran by the president. Maybe he can't say. Maybe he can't comment. Maybe the corporation of elites. Maybe some people know when to keep their mouths shut for the safety of their families. I mean, I'm just trying to understand why people care about the Epstein list. Want to know the names. But let's look at the most recent case that we have. And that's with P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Brother Love, the Diddler, the Itty Bitty Tootsie Roll, the fucking demon. Oops. The dirty demon that he is. So, you have Orlando Brown. You have Gene Deal. You have Roger Bond. You have Jaguar Wright. You have all of these people, right? You have all of these people that have been telling you about this man. Y'all talk about Gene Deal. You know, people have been warning you about these dirty, no good people, and y'all ignore the signs. Then y'all make excuses. You make excuses for the people that just want to tell people some of these folks ain't right. So what are you gonna do when the Epstein list comes out, or if there ever was a list? At this point, you don't know what to believe. The United States of America was built on the lie. The lies continue, and you don't know what to believe anymore. But you don't listen. You do not listen to the people that's telling you. Just like this dirty bitch of a pastor that lives in this building. You know, nobody listened. When she conned me, scammed me, I told the woman not to say nothing to me. And let me tell y'all something. this messes with me so much mentally. To be outdone by a woman saying that they are a pastor and they're supposed to be a vessel of a God. To God, I hate this woman more than I've ever hated anybody in my entire life. And I've had other people do worse things to me. So, all of those people, all of the criminals, the crooks, and everything, all of y'all stick together. Birds of a feather flock together. So there are 8 people in this building that I know that she has scammed and conned. So nobody wants to hear the truth about people. Nobody wants to hear the truth about people. But you'll believe a lie in a minute. I can't with you people. Why? Why do you care? What are you going to do? Are you going to stop supporting these people? Because I'm pretty sure on that on the Epstein list. And what was the name of the plane? Lolita. So you had some of who's who that's probably on that list, right? The who's name. Again, like we're gonna talk about the Diddy thing. We're gonna, you know, cause they're both oranges, they're both apples. They're the same dirty, no good, low down people. So you find out the people's names on the list. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna stop supporting them? Hell, probably some of y'all voted for him for president. Are you gonna stop buying their clothes? Are you gonna shun them? Are you going to not support anything that they ever do? Because if this is what these people do, why would you want their generational wealth to continue if they allegedly mess with kids? Why would you want their generational wealth to continue and their wealth came off of allegedly messing with kids? So why do you really care? Just to be nosy? Because you're not going to believe the people's names on the list. You're going to find an excuse for them, or you're going to say it's not real. Trying to wrap my head around you people that's so fickle, you're so hypocrite. you really stand for nothing. This country is built on lies, and you people stand for nothing. Then the so called Christians of the world, or whatever religion that you stand for? Who is it? Miss Carol, I'll be down in a minute. Okay. Then you people, you don't stand for nothing because we're being mocked, right? Because what the word says, y'all not aligning with what the word says. You're playing both sides, okay? There is no way, with all of the allegations that's been going on with Tyler Perry, and somebody explained to me how he became a billionaire. Somebody explained to me how everybody in Atlanta knew what this man was about, and he became a billionaire, then was actually speaking at churches, then had a baby, made another baby's mama, and the truth is coming out about him. There are videos on YouTube that are 15, 20 years ago when people was telling you about Tyler Perry. Nobody listened. Y'all don't want to hear the truth. You don't want to hear the truth. You ain't gonna want to hear the truth about these lists. You gonna find excuses. Finding excuses for Diddy. But what about Natanya Rubin? What about all the black artists? Y'all worried about Cassie. Cassie had a 10 album deal. She never got 10 albums. Okay? Y'all want to say she ain't this, she ain't that. Y'all find excuses. Y'all find excuses. You find excuses for everybody. So, why would you want to know who's on the Epstein list? Why would you care? Because what are you going to do about it? I'm so sick of hearing about this mess. Just like I'm so sick hearing about the priest and the Catholic Church did nothing about it other than move the priest around. That's just like the family of friends members. They sent the kids down south or to another relative. They never got them any help or therapy. They never said, oh, this ain't right. You know, y'all couldn't even deal with the issues in your community or home, and y'all worried about the Jeffrey Epstein alleged list, if it exists or if it don't. And then you won't believe the names. And again, I'm going to say, God forbid, oh Lord have mercy. Please, don't let a black man's name be on the list. Oh, they after the black man. You know, that's what y'all cry. hmm But if the black man is the king, and we're supposed to be the chosen people, then they need to start acting like kings instead of queens. They need to act like leaders. Everything is being revealed. Everything is being revealed. We've been lied, bamboozled. The whole world is a damn sham. And why do you care? Because what are you going to do? Nothing but bump off at the guns. You're not going to go to any meetings. You're going to find a protest. You're not going to vote. You're not. Oh, okay, cruising is fun. I mean, people about to lose their mind over the Epstein list. I'm like, what about the priest list, the family and friends list, the community list, the talk list? Because let me tell you something. Everybody, the streets talk, okay? Hey, boss lady. Hey, 312 cruising. See, Joshua. The streets talk. Now, all of the whispers in the streets. And none of y'all paid attention. Or, y'all didn't enforce it. Because the streets talk, right? And, there's whisper. Girl, don't go over such and such house. They got the touchy-feely cousin, brother, whatever. All of that. But did that stop you? No. Then you're too ashamed to say anything. Oh, they seem okay to me. America was built on lies. People like to be lied to. People don't like the truth. People will believe the lie before they will the truth. So again, the question I'm asking is the Epstein list. Why do you care and what would you do about it? Because all I see is people that's gonna make excuses, that's gonna lie, that's gonna say the list isn't real, those names can't be true. Oh, he would never. Oh my God. Wait a minute. No, not him. Not she. No, 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 they're lying. No. Girl, you know such and such name on that list. And some of them probably know that they was a abuser, but they just won't say because we have been programmed to suck it up, put a smile on your face, and you act like nothing happened. You gotta be strong because you know, you gotta go to college. You gotta go to school. And you keep all of this stuff hidden inside of you. And then at 40, 50, 60, something traumatic happens and brings back all of the memories. Why do you care about an Epstein list and you not doing nothing about the people in your community, the priest and the family? Hell, y'all ready for Diddy to come home, do a concert and everything else. I need this somebody to make this make sense to me. Why? Hey, Breezy, you know I'm going in. I need for somebody to make me understand why you concerned about what names are on the list and y'all ain't gonna do shit about it. Make me understand that. Make me understand this. Make me understand why every day, hell, I done turned off the TV this morning. Then they talking about the Jeffrey Epstein list. Oh, Trump, allegedly Trump name is supposed to be on the list. Well, we don't know that. The hell, if it is on there, y'all ain't gonna believe it. Hell, you voted him in office. You voted a felon in office. When people tried to tell y'all, like, it's a shame, it's a shame that a felon can't hold office, but you can be the president. Nobody believed nobody. See, you don't want to believe the truth. but you'll believe some lies. Yeah, I don't, Breezy, I'm so far from politics now. Democrats, Republicans, they're all the same. Those people have money. They got that money built on lies. And they really don't care about the American people. You know, it's all a dog and pony show. I've been looking. mm, Oh, hey, pre-retirement days, how you been doing? You know, it's a dog and pony show. They play around with people's lives and livelihood, and they say, I remember when they were trying to tell me when, I talked about Obama so bad and still will because he didn't do anything. And they were like, oh, America is a corporation. It's, America is ran by a corporation. Well, why don't y'all have that same energy for Trump? You had that, you got all of this talk and following Trump under a microscope, but you want to say, when you talk about other presidents, well, oh, the United States is ran by corporations. So really, Trump don't have no control if we gonna use that same principle, right? They just put him in office and um, you know, he's being controlled by the corporations. That's what y'all tried to tell me about Obama. So, I'm gonna apply this same the same theory to Trump. So he ain't running nothing either. Y'all some of the most hypocritical, fickle ass people I done ever seen in my life, and it shows more. No wonder the world is hell alcoholics and PTSD, ADHD, cause the world, the people in the world will give you a damn nervous breakdown just looking at this shit. And y'all wonder why people always on edge. America was built on lies, and the lies continue. And you people don't want to hear the truth. The truth could be right there in your face, and you will still find excuses. Hey, I throws in the towel. I know how to throw in the towel and said, might not been the person I know, but I got to throw in the towel. I got to face the fact that this person did some of these things, even though they're special needs. So, y'all want to know whose name's on the Epstein list? Well, my name on the list. Y'all want to know, right? My name on the Epstein list. My name, your name, anybody name could be on there. Y'all ain't gonna believe it, but you'll believe my name on there. You'll believe my name was on that list before you would the people that was calling black folks super predators, the folks that passed the no crime bill, the people that wasn't even born here in the United States of America, that was born in another country, and y'all didn't want to believe people. The truth is right there. You don't need no Epstein list. You don't need the list. Hell, the truth is right there. You looking at the truth on TV. You looking at the truth as some of your newscaster. You looking at the truth from every aspect in life. Those are the people that's on the Jeffrey Epstein list that y'all praising and worshiping. And when the people come out, do you call them liars or they in there for the money or whatever? Those are the people's names that's on the Epstein list. All your celebrities who y'all been worshiping, stars that's been lying to y'all. Them the people on the Epstein list. Y'all set up and pay homage to people that should be banned right now. You don't listen to the Alley Carters. You know, Alley Carter, a person that made it. Y'all sit up and I'm laughing because this you had to laugh to keep from crying because it's it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking of the things that have allegedly been done to kids. It's heartbreaking when nobody cares about the kids. It's heartbreaking when a kid has to hold a secret and they've got to look at the alleged abuser laughing and smiling, but yet touching the kid. It's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking that these kids turn into drug addicts, alcoholics, or abusers themselves. Because when hurt and abuse is all you know, it's heartbreaking that you have girls and boys whose lives was messed up when they should have been playing hopscotch, marbles, or they went to Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts and they were abused. Those are the names that's on Jeffrey Epstein list. If you want to keep this real, when these people start unaliving people, maybe somebody will pay them attention. So, for the Epstein list, why do you want to know? You ain't gonna do nothing about it. You're not gonna believe the names. The list won't be real no way. Let y'all tell it. Like y'all don't believe the Gene Deals and the Jaguar rights when it comes to the black community. Orlando Brown. The Jeffrey Epstein list has Nickelodeon's name on it. Why do you need a list and everybody? It's right there in your face. But you want proof. Well, some people don't have the proof. They just had the story. But you won't believe them. Nobody listened when Britney Spears cut her hair and said she was sick of people touching on her. Nobody listens to the people that's on the Jeffrey Epstein list. When parents should be paying more attention to their kids, wondering why they bite their nails to the nuts. At this point, in my life. If I had kids, well, I couldn't go over to any sleepovers anyway. They probably would be hooked on video games because who do you trust? That Jeffrey Epstein list, you already know who the names are. Who is it? No, what? Oh, that's my cat. I usually make my neighbor coffee. You fickle people, I can't with y'all. I can't with y'all. You fickle people, y'all already know who on that Jeffrey Epstein list. Now they showing y'all a videotape the first minute or so. You know the power went out. I'll never forget when he was allegedly found hanging. He was supposed to have unalived himself. I say they sent him to another island because those people, they protect their people. They protect them peas. They are protecting each other. And they know they're going to win because they know the American people don't stand for nothing. They know all they got to do is give a few people some dollars and they'll advocate for them. And they know that people guilty as hell. The Epstein list. Why do you care? Why do you want to know? You already know. You already know. When they said Joe Biden, when his stepdaughter's diary was stolen, allegedly, and they were supposed to have taken showers together, and you can Google this. Y'all didn't do nothing. Hell, he became president. There was no outrage for Joe Biden and what he allegedly did to his stepdaughter. This sick ass behavior. has been going on, and it's deep, and you people want to normalize it. You have normalized it. So the Jeffrey Epstein list is past presidents, politicians, celebrities, coaches, doctors, priests, Boy Scout leaders, Girl Scout leaders. Do you hear me? That's whose name's on the Epstein list. And so, if we really want to get deep into this mess, I wonder how many men and women that are incarcerated who ended up having psychological problems due to the abuse. When they say only the strong survive, that was a song by Jerry Butler. Only the strong survive, because everybody ain't strong. So America was built on a bunch of lies. It was built on the peace. Hey, Justity. All of this stuff was built by design to keep the rich getting rich and the poor, you gonna stay poor. Middle class, you gonna be up and down. The Jeffrey Epstein, the names on the list is the presidents. Do you get that? The president, past and former presidents. I don't know right now the way I see this world is it needs a reset. It's like everybody's memory needs to be erased or something. See, I have a great memory, and I've been just seeing the cycle go around and around, okay? I've seen the rich keep their money, and they've made all of their generational wealth off the pain of other people, from the alcohol, drugs, Hollywood, to everything. And you people stand for nothing. Hey, Georgia girl, I'm so glad everything working back for you, working out for you in these YouTube streets. I saw you had your membership, so I rejoined. But the Epstein list has your past and your new president name, allegedly, the priests, the Christians, the pastors, Eddie Long, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, teachers. That's who named. That's who names is on the Epstein's list. And y'all ain't gonna do nothing about it. So, again, that's why I say, why, why, why did you people care? I love my son so much, and I care about my son so much. And do you know, if my son would have ever said somebody touched him, you know, let's ask questions later. Oh no, Georgia girl, I'm just talking about the list. They said there is no list. And I'm telling them, why do they need a list? They know who names on would be on the list. They show they've showed you what America is. Everybody on the some people on the Supreme Court, they name on that list. But you know, I can't tell y'all nothing. Y'all know everything. You don't believe the truth. You believe a lie or a liar before you believe the truth. So on that Jeffrey Epstein list, y'all already know the name. Miss Queen, how you doing? Let me tell you something. Jesslyn Maxwell is talking a bunch of nonsense. Okay? If there was really ever a list, she wouldn't have, or she had the power to do it, baby, she wouldn't be sitting in prison now. Good morning, Mom. Oh, you already got your coffee? Who came back? Who? Oh, she got another client in the building. Huh? Oh, hold on, y'all. I make coffee for my mother. Where is the okay. So all of that crap that this Maxwell lady is talking, all of this is built by design, okay? Because that lady knew them names before, if she knew them. And see how I mean? How they play on us? She wouldn't be in prison now, cause she could have gave them names up back then. Okay, that's Jelene. I think that's how you say her name, Jelene Maxwell. She's trying to say now she knows the names of the people on the Jeffrey Epstein list, and she can name names if Trump pardoned her. Well, if she knew that much, she would have never went to prison. See how they play on y'all. See how they play on the system. They play on y'all. And everybody now hollering, oh, she knows the name. Well, that heifer would have never got locked up. Yep, she wouldn't have never went to prison, Miss Queen. If she knew that much in them names, she would have never went to prison. Okay? That woman was in prison, and we don't even know if she really in prison. You know, allegedly, she was flooding out toilets. If, if she knew these people's names, okay, Miss Carol, I'll be back to check on you. I'll be back in another hour. Okay. Miss Queen, why open her mouth now? Because it would be the same people as it was back then. So why she want to open her mouth now? Why you want to allegedly tell now? It's see that this is how the dog and pony show This is how they do it. Because it would be the same people's names. And so now you want to get a party. You know, it's the same people. Epstein ain't, I believe Epstein is alive. Uh, and, you know, everybody hollering Trump name on the list. Hell, they didn't care. They voted him for president, and he had all of them women accuse him. See how they try? And he still got voted as president. This is the psychological stuff that they use. This is the psychological game that they play with the American people. It's all a bunch of BS, okay? It's a dog and pony show, you know. And so, she didn't take the pardon. I'm going to put it to you like this. When when the powers to be decide that they don't want you to like somebody, okay, they all know what Trump been about. Like I said, they don't need a list. You already know what names on the list. Joe Biden was allegedly one too. The Clintons, they had flight laws. Like I said, past and former presidents' names would be on that list. The powers to be, this is what they want y'all to focus on now. They all, again, this is all what they do. Like I say, past and former presidents, your priests, your pastors, your community leaders, Hollywood, celebrities, all of these people are on that list. Hey, Bill. Hey. All of those people's names are on that list. And so, It's a game they all play, Queen. The world is a stage, right? We just looking. We just looking. That's my time. Yeah, Miss Queen. Uh, it's a game. Games people play. The whole world was built on lies. Truth, liars, deception, you know, deceivers, manipulators, you know. The Epstein list is right in front of your face. The Epstein list is in front of your face. Mm, come on. Mm, come on, McLean. The Epstein list is in front of your face, and you people ain't gonna do nothing about it. You still have people going to church, listening to Bishop Eddie Long. Hey, Tracy Anderson. You got folks ready to kill unalive people for P. Diddy. You got people ready to unalive people for the evil acts of all of these dirty folks. Just like this dirty bitch of a pastor that lives in my in in my on my floor, and I'll forever talk about her. Cause to be deceived by somebody in the church hits different. To see a lion, a woman in the ministry, to see them move like a street person, I'll never ever in my life ever look at you as a woman of God. I know, I know, I know, I know what God showed me that day in court. And what God showed me was that this was not, hey lady, this lady was not a pastor, but a witch. And I will stand by that, just like the Gene Deals. Mm, mm, mm. Just like the Gene Deals and the other people have had revelations and was trying to tell people what they know and didn't listen. Like every time I had to walk past this dirty woman that calls herself pastor, I get chills because I know they are not God, they are the devil. And I'm fighting a spiritual battle. I don't have to love, I don't have to love the devil. I don't have to love a woman that I might as well be dealing with in the streets. But yet, you people, y'all still support these folks. Y'all know who on that Epstein list, and they playing the game with y'all right now. You stand for something. You hate you hate the devil, right? You know how deceptive. You know how deceptive the devil can be, and they programmed y'all to love them. So, what is it gonna be? Good or bad? There can't be no in between. So, you already know who names is on that Epstein list, and you ain't gonna do nothing about it because you ain't did nothing about the priest, your community leaders, your superstars. Y'all idolize and worship these people. You defending people that wouldn't even give you a glass of water. You arguing with people over a verdict, over a dirty person. And then this is how they do. Everybody finds Jesus. Everybody finds excuses. See, I might have not have been a holy roly person all my life. I might have not been in church I've been to church, going to church ever since I was a little girl. Okay. But I knew the difference between right and wrong. Some of you people know when you're doing something wrong, it don't feel right. And you don't want to do it again. Or you don't want to have that. And that's another thing that has y'all all messed up too. You know, church folks ain't no better than the regular folks that ain't never stepped foot in the church. Okay? You should have your own relationship with your higher power. I can't tell you what to do, how to live your life, but if you do some messed up shit, if we are friends and family, we should be checking each other. You should be saying, girl, you know you was wrong, but you can't even do that because the way the world is set up now and people are so manipulative, they'll put all of the actions on you to try to make them look bad when you decide to curse them out or not be bothered with them. The world has become so deceptive. The people in the world, and they learn from you other people on how to deceive people, how to have everybody thinking you're the problem, and you're not. So, y'all know who names on that Jeffrey Epstein list. I don't have to tell you the names. Y'all know. And don't let these people get you pumped up. They didn't get you pumped up about what was in that diary of Joe Biden's daughter, stepdaughter. They didn't. They didn't. What did y'all do? Nothing. They still voted him in for president. But I don't give a darn about Trump. People get it twisted. I don't give a darn about Trump. None of these presidents. Because don't none of them care about me. If that's the case, the elderly or people on disability, we shouldn't have no worries. I should have no copays. I should not have to worry about getting to doctor's appointments. I shouldn't have to worry about nothing. But the powers to be have me worrying. Well, I don't worry. Because for some reason, the, the, the good Lord always sends me a blessing. But all of this stuff was built by design. I need you people to don't get caught up on the Epstein list. You already know who on that list. And if you know the names, you ain't gonna do nothing about it. You know, y'all voted for a felon for a president. Mm-mm. And we don't know. We ain't gonna never know the real truth behind a lot of things. And I really don't care because you can't tell you people nothing. You will believe a liar before you believe the truth. You people are too fickle. You don't stand for nothing. And you already know the names of the Epstein list. Hey, writers, y'all know them names on there. Y'all know the names. Hey, Writers for Life is an advocate for children, too. Nickelodeon's name, the whole network, is on that list. Thank you, Ryder. Allegedly, Quincy Jones' name should have been on the list when you study the history and we celebrate these people. Don't believe the hype. They lied on Michael Jackson. You know who's on that list. The same people, the same women that don't talk about Harvey Weinstein, but they got everything to say about everybody else. Everybody that opened the school is on that list. Mm. And what y'all gonna do? I haven't watched nothing that Oprah Network on whatever it is. I don't support her. I don't have to support Tyler Perry just because he's black. These people should not be supported by anybody. They sick, they twisted, and they know how to play on us. Those are the people on the Jeffrey Epstein list. Y'all be ready to underlie somebody for P. Diddy. Y'all already talking about Tyler Perry. Lord knows we know the history of Jay-Z. All of these people that made it to the top did nothing for the community. They all like young girls. Yet, y'all will be on here talking about folks jealous of them. We're being laughed at by other countries on how blatant these people have been showing us that they worship the devil. They don't care about you. They've overcharged for tickets. If you saw them on the streets and asked them for $20, matter of fact, you can't even get within a certain amount of footage between them, like 12 feet, 24 feet, because they got bodyguards. Beyonce ain't gonna do nothing for you but charge you a lot of money for some tickets, knowing her man got other kids before them, don't even acknowledge them. Them ain't real women. Them ain't real women. Them the people that's on the Epstein list. And what y'all gonna do about it? Not a damn thing. But bump off at the guns. And me, I can only imagine what my grandmother would be thinking to see what the people in the world have become. You people have made bad good. You made bad good, and you can't have anybody talk about the bad because they might unalive you. They might censor you. You won't get views. Real people on YouTube and social media will never get the coverage that they deserve because some of these people that listen to YouTube are on the Epstein list. The powers to be are everywhere, okay? The powers to be, the people on the Epstein list are on boards of directors. These people are keeping their generational wealth going, and you mean nothing to them. You mean nothing to them. Again, y'all say, y'all say, we love, I love the Lord. He heard my cry. Do you know how many people have sang that out when they were being abused? When they had to lay there like a doll, when they had to go through stuff and then look at their abusers. And everybody's winning, that's bad. Ain't that something? Ain't that something how all of these people that y'all already know on the Jeffrey Epstein list, how these people are in every aspect of life and they've made it. Ain't it something how these people have deceived you to make you think being a PEDO and a lover of other sexes is okay? right in front of our eyes. These people have deceived us right in front of our eyes. So we already know who's on the Jeffrey Epstein list. Ain't nobody gotta tell you. You already know. Just like you know in your community, your leaders, you know. You know who these dirty, low down people are. You know who they are in your family. You know who they are from your friends. So you already know. And stop going along with the program. All of a sudden, we got, what is it, Giselle Maxwell. Let me tell you something. If Giselle Maxwell would have named names, she would have never went to prison, okay? So I ain't trying to hear shit that Giselle Maxwell. And now all of a sudden, all of this stuff is built by designs for you idiots to jump on the bandwagon and be like, oh, she'll get a pardon. Hell, is she even in prison? Is Harvey Weinstein really in prison? And you think about it, Jeffrey Epstein was so big and bold out here that he was allowed to leave prison every day. Who did that? The Clintons? Oh, but y'all don't talk about them. Y'all talk about the Trumps. Right in front of your face is a Jeffrey Epstein list. And y'all jumping on the bandwagon. Giselle Maxwell, I want to know who names them. We need them to tell us the names. And she says she'll name names for Trump. Trump to pardon her. Hell, if she would have named names, she would have never went to prison. There's always a scapegoat. There's always that face that they're gonna put as the person, and then you find out they lied on that person, like Michael Jackson. I can't get any more rides unless I'm on. Yeah, well, Tracy, I have Humana, and we used to get 20 rides. This year we have nothing. So I got a pace card, and I've got some people that will take me to the doctor. That's another thing. This this whole insurance shit is a big scam too. All of the healthcare, the whole healthcare system it's full of shit. Okay, it needs working. It needs work. There's no way I should be paying over close to $300 a month, and people on Medicaid are living better than me. And just a FYI, the Kennedy family wanted all Americans to have free health care. Not Obama, but the Kennedy family. Stop giving a man that was born in Kenya, that was handpicked to keep you black folks in line, and there's a whole sham. Stop giving him so much credit for doing nothing, for having us think he was gonna be a savior. Y'all don't talk about the minute he got in office. He was a president for all people. Yeah, we want a president for all people, but we want one that's gonna say they never got their 40 acres and a mule, but they too scared to go against the system because they handpick them. They know their secrets. They know they undercover this and that. Everybody that they have put in a position for y'all Negro to think these folks stood for black America are on that Jeffrey Epstein list too. This is April Showers. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. It's all I can tell you. The views and opinions expressed are those of Darling April. I'm not trying to tell you how to live. I'm not trying to tell you nothing but how I see life. And it's my duty as an elder to tell you, don't fall and don't believe the hype that these dirty people that run this country have done to y'all with the programming, how they want you to believe how everything's built by design and they're all calculated moves. This is April Showers. Y'all have a great Monday. Remember, try to work on self. Be happy. Remember, can't you can't change people. You just decide how you're going to deal with them. And for the rest of my life, I will not be around toxic ass people. I will live the rest of my life in peace. Nobody will ever again get an opportunity to lie on me, twist the story around. I am fine with the few friends and family I have. I don't ever want to meet any more strangers. Be careful for people that want to claim you as family. And be careful in these YouTube streets. 'Cause half these people ain't who they say they are. They ain't standing for nothing either. Some of them are just giving content. Some of them don't even support you, even though you support them. We're all content creators. So there's no race, color, creed, political, or religious views. It's the same thing that goes on in the street. The YouTube streets ain't no different. They're no different. Again, I'm going to tell anybody this. Be the best person that you could be, and you will receive so many blessings. If it wouldn't have been for the people that the good Lord has placed in my life, I don't know where I would be. If it wasn't for me just being me, I don't know where I would be. I am no better or no different than anybody else on this earth. And stop getting caught up in the hype. Baby, you can have a GED to a PhD degree. You are still somebody. Don't get caught up in all of the stuff that society done told us we should be. How many people and what organization are there to help you? Because I'm going to tell you, in this life, we all fall down. It's how long you're going to stay down. And I know to some people, it gets hard. You want to give up and you get tired. You get tired. But keep on living. And you will find some joy. And again, just remember, everybody, a lot of stuff was built by design to keep people fussing, fighting. Just think of yourself. We're some damn social experiments, okay? Anytime you have people telling you you don't have to love your family, you don't have to talk to your family, your blood family who did everything for you, and you can't call and ask them for a glass of water, you know this world is fucked up. Well, the people in the world. This is April Showers. Nobody told me this road would be easy. And through all of my mistakes, I've tried to make it right. This is April Showers. Peace out.